sing Oduduwa Republic adúró òmìnira adé. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà àti gbogbo aláàtò tí ó wà ní ìdí gbígbé àṣà àti ìṣe ọmọ kóòtù òjíire bí lárugẹ. Ní pàápàá jùlọ gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe iṣẹ́ takuntakun tí à ń rí àti ní abẹ́lẹ̀ kí orílẹ̀.
I had to reboot the whole system so that the drivers that we added into the machine, had to kind of embedded with it. And I guess we are back on YouTube. Good morning, my junior. I don't want to mention your name. I could spot you there, Caro. I hope the family is doing very well. Once again, we're going into the second part of this broadcast. I've named it part 2. We're still at the Nigerian at the verge of breakup. We're gonna finish that video quickly. I just want people now to join. The YouTube is already back and running. That's fine. That's the beauty of technology. We are now in a tech era. So when you talk about Nigeria, they can't patch anything. They can't fix anything. Let us shut it down once and for all. So we know what the problem is. We fixed the problem. Now I'm back on Twitter. That tells you that we are the one that will control that country, not those nasty old people that don't know what to do. So let us shut it down. Let me go also on my other platform on Twitter. Let's play more of the music and then we're gonna finish that video quickly. So I'm now on live. We're still on the Mix LR. We're just gonna finish this up quickly.
ODUDUWA, ODUDUWA Republic lè dúró. Ẹ ṣeun gan ni, ọlọ́dún tó mọ àrè á dìyín mú. Àwọn alálẹ̀ á kí yín lẹ́yìn. Olódùmarè á gbé gbogbo àṣẹ tèdùmarè. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa fi ọwọ́ sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú gbígbé orílẹ̀-èdè ODUDUWA kalẹ̀. Orílẹ̀-èdè ODUDUWA ní ìrètí tí a ní gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìran Yorùbá láti dé ibi tí ọkàn wa ń fẹ́. Bí a bá wo ìyà tí ó ti ń jẹ àwa ìran Yorùbá bọ̀ látẹ̀yìn, a ó rí wípé ìyà yìí pọ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ sí à ń gbé ìgbé ayé ẹrú ní orílẹ̀-èdè tí a pè ní tiwa. Kò sí àǹfààní tí ó péye láti dé ibi.
So I'm going to remove that. We're going to finish that video and then we open the phone line. It's exactly 10 o'clock. So we are still on track with our broadcast this morning. Nothing much has been missed. If you've just joined us, we started at exactly 8 o'clock in the morning. The time now is 5 minutes past 10 in the morning. It's exactly 29th of August 2018. If you're watching on any of our platforms, remember to share the broadcast and tell more people about what we do every day. Self-determination, disintegration out of Nigeria is something that everybody must be proud of. Let me finish that video. I'm going to remove my own camera and then I will come back just after that video is completed. Once again, a very good morning and welcome again.
Financial standing. New Fulani men joined the camp. They organized military training for the new Fulani men that came, teaching them how to shoot and walk through circles of glowing fire. They were not released until after 6 days. We were not released until after 6 days. We had to walk the same zigzag journey back to the main road, our eyes blindfolded. During the negotiation to pay, they said the money was not for them alone, that they had to settle those who sent them. For me, I see a thriving organized crime supported by powerful political interests. Now, I do not think we were released to freedom after paying a whopping 8 million naira. I do not think we can ever be free. We can never be free from the anguish, the psychological trauma, the nightmares we suffered, the occasional fits of my daughter, her waking up at night behaving strangely, her asking the same question over and over, Mommy, why? And I do not have an answer. In my life, I have never passed through a torture chamber like this. I do not think any society should let this happen. I do not know the fate of those we met and about 7 other people brought during the 6 days we were in captivity. What I saw was a nation that has collapsed, but pretends she lives. A people on life support. Crime is not restricted to Fulani people alone. We have Yoruba criminals, but I don't think Yoruba criminals are this beastly. These elements are savages. I can't imagine Yoruba thieves going to Sokoto or Meduguri to kidnap Fulani people and keep them in their own bushes. It gives me mental torture that this is happening, and some people are even trying to justify or look for excuses. Well, as a devout Muslim, myself and my family have taken solace in Allah. Not the Nigerian police, not the army, not the government. We have taken our faith the way it came, that this is supposed to be faith. I thank God that we successfully returned to where we live, thousands of miles from Nigeria. We thank God that we have made a vow. Never shall me, any of my children or husband in our lifetime visit Nigeria again. Our remains, anytime we die, will also not be buried in Nigeria. It was a suggestion my daughter made, which we all adopted. I pity the country. I pity her people who continuously walk like the living dead. I pity those who parade themselves as leaders because they know nothing about what is going on and the abyss the country is sunk already. I pity Yoruba people. Oh, I pity you. I pity my people. For me, the issue is not about President Buhari. Democracy can produce anything, even the worst in the society. What I worry about is the conspiracy of silence by the people themselves. The ignorance, the treachery, and the illusion that one day things will get better through another election. Since I was born in Nigeria, each year had led from bad to worse and on and on. I do not have a solution to what is going on, but I think very soon hell will let loose upon the earth as long as there is no law and order and anarchy and the rule of brutes in the order of the day. Once again, there can never be anything more comforting than my husband, who saw what I went through, but was able to encourage me, and even encourage me to write this little piece after months of agony and sociological imbalance. Good night, Nigerians.
Sorry. It's my fault. I didn't release my mic. I didn't release my mic. It's my fault. What I'm saying is, I will play this video every day just to remind us of the atrocity. Sherry, atrocity yẹn, mo mọ̀ bá tí incident ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí màmá yẹn. Kọ́lọ́n kó fi báwo mo ṣe lè sọ Yorùbá yẹn kó fi ìdùnnú sí wọn lọ́kàn. Ìdùnnú kó fi sí wọn ní ọkàn. Ẹgbọ́n tí màmá yẹn ní pé àwọn the sound is back now. Ẹ ṣe sùúrù. Robo freedom. Tèmítọ́pẹ́ okay, the sound is back. It's back now. It's my mic. There was nothing wrong. It was just my mic. And we were not flagged. I had to reboot the laptop. That was the reason why, the sound is back. That's fine. Don't worry. Ẹ ṣe sùúrù pẹ̀lú mi now. Sound, no sound. Ṣé rí n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí màmá yẹn? ẹ tún rántí ojú ọmọ yìí lẹ́ǹkan sí. Now ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn màmá yẹn survive. They came back to tell us their story. It's a pathetic story. A real pathetic one. A real upsetting story. But this danger has not left us. The same danger of that contraction called Nigeria that almost finished those families even after they paid 8 million naira. It's the same thing that has happened to Tolulope Arotile. It is the same thing that is still happening as we speak right now. Because mo ti lọ sórí news. Tí bá lọ sórí news nísìn, tí mo type in Nigerian news, kò sí news kankan tó gbádùn nílùú yẹn. So I'm just going to go on Google. The line to call is open. And I'm going to type in Nigerian news. Let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes up. Right? Okay, let me click news. Nothing good is coming out of that country. Nothing good is coming out. You hear what that woman said? You want me to play that little bit of it again?
The driver felt the wagon's tires rupture through another election. Since I was born in Nigeria, each year had led from bad to worse and on and on. I do not have a solution to what is going on, but I think very soon hell will let loose upon the earth as long as there is no law and order, and anarchy, and the rule of brutes in the order of the day. Once again, there can never be anything more comforting than my husband, who saw what I went through, but was able to encourage me, and even encourage me to write this little piece after months of agony and sociological imbalance. Good night, Nigerians. It's the way it gave that this is supposed to be fate. I thank God that we successfully returned to where we live thousands of miles from Nigeria.
She was thanking
we thank God that we have made a vow. Never shall me, any of my children or husband in our lifetime visit Nigeria again. Our remains, anytime we die, will also not be buried in Nigeria. It was a suggestion my daughter made, which we all adopted. I pity the country. I pity her people who continuously work like the living dead.
I pity our country.
I pity those who parade themselves as leaders.
Ibiti ya iti sọ̀rọ̀. En tó bá gbóyìnbó, point kankan tẹ́ bá rí mú níbẹ̀, ẹ máa bá wa fi sínú comments. This particular point tí ya ń sọ yìí, very very important. Èyí tó bá lè pick nínú ẹ̀. Ẹni tó ń gbọ́ wa lórí MixLR, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Start Watch. I want us to pick as many points from what this last bit of Intima man sọ nísìn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí. Ẹ kàn bá mi pick pity gbogbo òyìnbó tó bá gbọ́ nínú bẹ̀ tó bá lè translate sí Yorùbá. Nítorí pé kí ni ṣe rí àwọn tó wà nílé tí à ń pariwo fún tó ń dàbí eré ṣe mọ̀ pé ìyá yìí nísìn àwọn tẹ̀ fi ẹ̀mí wọn kò lọ sí ẹ̀mí Tolúlọpẹ́ mà lọ sí Tolúlọpẹ́ ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ mà lọ sí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn sí díẹ̀.
Me, any of my children or husband in our lifetime visit Nigeria again. Our remains, anytime we die, will also not be buried in Nigeria. It was a suggestion my daughter made, which we all adopted. I pity the country. I pity her people who continuously work like the living dead. I pity those who parade themselves as leaders because they know nothing about what is going on and the abyss the country is sunk already. I pity Yoruba people. I pity you. I pity my people.
I pity my people.
For me, the issue is not about President Buhari.
The issue is not about
Democracy
President Buhari.
can produce anything,
Democracy
even the worst in the society. What I worry about is the conspiracy of silence.
Conspiracy of silence.
By the people themselves.
By the people themselves.
The ignorance.
The ignorance.
The treachery.
The treachery.
And the illusion that one day things will get better through another election. Since I was born
you.
in Nigeria, each year had led from bad to worse and on and
From
on.
bad to worse.
I do not have a solution to what is going on.
I do not have
But
solution
I think
myself,
very
but I
soon
know we have to
hell
break
will let loose
out of
upon
the
the
way.
earth as long as there is no law and order.
As long as there is
and
no
anarchy
law
and the
and
rule of
order,
brutes
nothing is going
in the
to
order
work.
of the day. Once again, there can never be anything more comforting than my husband, who saw what I went through, but was able to encourage me, and even encourage me to write this little piece after months of agony and sociological imbalance. Good night, Nigerians.
Good night, Nigeria. That is where Nigeria went into that breakup. A lot of people do not know that until Nigeria, they think Nigeria is so big that you cannot break it up. These are reasons why the country is breaking from the spiritual realm. Let's go back and find out the meaning of pity. The mother continued to use the word pity. What is the meaning of pity? When somebody says, I pity a people, I pity Yoruba people, what do we understand by the meaning of pity? Let's go into the dictionary and let's look at pity. Kini meaning pity? When somebody says, I pity, let me highlight. Okay, how can I highlight it? Okay, let's see what it means.
Pity.
Pity, the feeling of sorrow and compassion caused by suffering and misfortunes of others. That is the meaning of pity. Do you now know that we have a song that goes along with this? Let me look for that song. I don't know why my YouTube is not playing, the audio out of the what is it called? YouTube. I'm gonna have to review that later after the broadcast. Good night, Nigeria means that Nigeria is dead and buried. When people say Nigeria is still alive, that woman told us that Nigeria is dead because that was the message. Nigeria is dead. Let us listen to this track. I do not own the copyright to it. When the woman was talking about I pity Yoruba people, it's talking about me and you. The woman is talking to me and you that she pity us for not talking. She pity the pastor for not talking. She pity the imam for not talking. She pity the intellectual people for not talking. She pity every one of us for not talking. Now that I am talking, now that the rest are talking, they are not saying, kill and saw. What are you saying? Egbenudake, keep your mouth shut. But do you know that? That Nigeria is already at the verge of breakup, whether you like it or not. Because I will not stop now. And this music goes aligned with that.
Hello, Nigeria, so this was not what they promised us. They tell us that they will bring the change. Oh no, 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 no. As the thing they go, situation is just a bad. As they break, things is just a hard. No food to chop. Every day dollar they rise. See the people that they cry.
Oh no, 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 no.
Politicians, please pity for us. I beg we never go. See my people don't need down. Please pity for us, politicians, please pity for us. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm leaving Nigeria.
Are you sure?
With all my life.
Are you sure?
I'm left to Nigeria, my country. With all my heart. Anywhere I go, na Nigeria. Anything I do, na Nigeria. Anywhere I go, to Nigeria. See, my house is not for Nigeria. I invest in my Nigeria. Everything I plan for Nigeria. Politicians show some love. Oh, no, 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 no. Pity for us. Pity for us. Politicians have met
It is getting bad. Let us shut it down now. Once and for all. Once and for all. Let me release the audio of this, our mother, right here. Let's release the audio.
I've been short feeding since last 2 weeks now. I've been short feeding. So I will try to die. It's quite unfortunate. It's the president in orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà náà rí anything ṣe sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ̀ àti governor state.
Those are mixed LR.
Look at the mortality. Look at everywhere that is counting. Ẹ wo ẹ̀yin ọjọ́ mẹ́rin rèé lórí truck, but my governor is not doing anything to us. But he can encourage a program like Big Brother Nigeria. Ó ní kí n máa fi sweat mi, kí n máa fi vote fún ẹni tó ń jí láàárọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ nínú cage house tó ń jẹ tó ń mu conveniently láti dé ládé 85 million naira. But èmi wà ń bí pẹ̀lú ọmọ lọ́wọ́ láti wá sí farm láti wá máa ṣiṣẹ́ láti lè ensure food security in my country, but I'm here to get any help. Look at me. I'm doing this for over 10 years now without any assistance of the government. And you ask the youth to go into farming and you have no provisions for us in times of help. I watched a program last week which is ODUDUWA. Fẹ́ni ọ̀sìn sọ yí pé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wọn fẹ́ lọ into farming. Imagine, and I'm here with a lot of my friends into farming and we are youth. We are youth. Wọ́n fi ìbínú wọ́n tẹ̀lé wọn ní last week. Look at the cages. A ní 2,000 capacity cage nílẹ̀. Kò sí nǹkan kan tá a fẹ́ kó sínú ẹ̀. Kò sí owó tí a fẹ́ fi rẹ̀ dìé. Kò sí owó tí a fẹ́ fi lóúnjẹ dìé. Àti ẹ̀rọ owó bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn débi tá a fẹ́ rówó bọ́ ara wa. Lóbi tá a fẹ́ rí owó bọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa. Ẹ wo mortality lẹ́lẹ̀. Ẹ wo mortality lẹ́lẹ̀. Mo ti bẹ́ẹ̀rì mẹ́ta lánàá. This is 2 this morning. This is 2. Look at this sick bed. Mi ò rówó tí máa fi ra oògùn tí máa fi rògùn fún. Ẹ wo cage. Ẹ wo cage. Look at cage. A very quality cage. Ó ti ń get rotten because I don't have money to stock beds inside, and I'm trying to.
Àwọn olórí burúkú ni a ní, àwọn olórí burúkú àwọn tí a ti wọn ò lè dá. Ẹ jẹ́ mọ̀ pé ní ilẹ̀ China ní láti fọ́n tó débi tí wọ́n dé yìí láti ṣègbà táwọn ìgbà ẹni almost around 17 years ago. Wọ́n ní more than 300 microfinance banks tí wọ́n fi ń lift àwọn even nǹkan China ò tiẹ̀ sí ní number 10 nígbà yẹn nínú world economic nínú economy yìí. Ìlú tí mo wà presently nísìnyí mo rí kíní statistic kíní microfinance 160,000. Rice wọn ní the best lágbàáyé for now. You understand? Nǹkan tí àwọn ìjọba wọn ń ṣe fún wọn nìyẹn tán fi list àwọn èèyàn wọn kúrò nínú iṣẹ́. Olórí burúkú ni àwọn tá a níyẹn mú dẹ́nu rọ gbogbo ọmọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. This is the time we need to stand up. We don't need election again and we don't need these people. Gbogbo yìí tó ń ṣe fún yín yẹn tí ń rí ìjọ́wò ni a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
The driver felt the wagon's tires wrapped around.
Ensure food security in my country. I have adopted you, my government. I have adopted you as my grandparents. I have adopted you as my father, as my mother. Please come to my aid. Come and help us. Ó ní abiyamọ kì í gbọ́ kó ọmọ ẹ̀ kó má ta ti wèrè. Tí ẹ bá ní ọmọ ẹni rú mi nílé. Tí ó bá ké pè yín, ẹ ó di dandan kẹta ti wèrè. Ó yá, please come for our help. Come to our aid. Come and help us. We need you. We need you to come and rescue us. Until you stand up, until our children are telling us not to calm down. They are asking us to speak up. They are asking us to speak up that we need assistance and we need you because you have encouraged us to go into farming and you can't leave us now. Because if we can crown a person that is waking up inside Big Brother house every day to become 85 million naira, if I have that 85 million naira, I will ensure food security in my country. I will ensure job employment in my country. Please come now and come and rescue us. We need you. We need you. We want you. Nigerians. Ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà yìí. A ṣe fídíò ní last week, but a rí impact government.
I've had enough of her for the time being. It shows now that everybody agrees. Oh, why have I blocked my own face? Let me put it here, and then let me reduce this a little bit. Everybody now agrees. What is the massive spraying of money? Have you seen something like this anywhere in the world? Yeah, this is Fulani boys now. These are Hausa boys now. Why they are sending their fighters down inside
and decided to park the car with the hope of changing the tires.
Let me remove that and then put that back.
Just like
Verge of breakup. People are not believing us. They're saying, "Oh, it's too much. You know, you're talking nonsense." But at least we're now seeing the reality. It's getting clearer every day. Let's talk about this amalgamation again, and we go back into our rally. Let's talk about the amalgamation. This fraudulent amalgamation. Let's go into it a little bit. Let's go into it. How did we get to where we are? Okay, I don't know. I can't play anything from the YouTube. I'm not sure what is happening there. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go with this. So now that we know the meaning of PT, let's go into PT and then type in Nigeria and see what comes up. A country that do not pity anybody. Hey, Nigeria. Let's shut it down once and for all. Let's go into some of the dailies and see. Every day you wake up now, different wahala, different problem. Lagos crash helicopter as helicopter has no black box. It's like a car that doesn't have an engine. Is this a country? For those listening on Mixed LR, we are now looking at the dailies. We are looking at Punch newspaper. And one of the headlines says, Lagos crash, helicopter has no black box. Ọlọ́run ọba o. Ṣé ìlú lélẹ̀ ṣá? Ṣé ìlú rèé? Èmi ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa ni o. Ṣé ìlú rèé? Nígbà tá a bá ń sọ pé eléyìí ò kì í ṣe ìlú. Eléyìí ò kì í ṣe ìlú. Let us shut it down and save life. I have another video that I want to play. Let me see if I can get that video onto this particular page. Tawaii. No. How can an helicopter doesn't have black box? Oh, I hope my internet has not gone down again. I'm having a serious problem with the internet this morning. The internet seems to be giving us a bit of concern this morning. Okay, I think we are back. We're back again. God will punish them. Queen T Bible says this is too sad. Same country, different standard of living. I totally agree. This helicopter crash in Lagos yesterday, I was just watching the whole video. I said, no, this country is not serious. Let's shut it down. Helicopter do not have a black box inside it. Okay, I think we're still back on. We're back on the Olayomi Koiki start watch. Let's go back into our conversation. Let's go back into it. Let's go back into it. Helicopter do not have a black box. There's another video I had ready for us to watch. When people tell you Nigeria is going to work, just tell them, what day is it going to work? Let us shut it down. All these celebrities are not going to talk about Nigeria. Before I go into that, let us watch this.
All those ones that they say they fly at night and with broom. No, those ones are not your problems. The witches and wizards, they tell you travel at night or come in form of bat or owl. Those ones are not your problem. In Luke chapter 9, Jesus, the Bible says Jesus gave them authority and power over all the devils. That means the Okapatapata of all the devils and all his what? Followers. The witches and wizards in Nigeria, they are small devils. God has given you authority and power over the big one. How much? That one. And in Mark chapter 16, it says, nothing shall hurt you. You shall not be hurt. The witches and wizards I'm talking about, they are in the presidency, in the National Assembly, in the Senate, in government houses. They are civil servants. They are politicians. They are Hausas, Igbos, Yorubas. They are Catholics, Pentecostals, Protestants, Christians, Muslims. Those are the witches and wizards that kill more people in Nigeria. In fact, the other witches, I don't even know whether they have killed anybody. But these particular witches or wizards I'm talking about, they are responsible for thousands of deaths. If you are giving money to do road, and you don't do the road, and somebody has accident because of bad road and die, what do you think you are? You are a witch. You have taken blood. You are giving money to equip hospitals. You refuse to build the hospital or even equip. And the medication or medical attention that would have saved somebody is not, and the person dies. What do you think you are? It's a witch. We have them all over the place. That in Nigeria, pensioners will be queuing to take their pension of 50,000. And they wait and wait until some will die. Because somebody doesn't want to push their fine. Or somebody has swallowed the money meant for their pension. And you tell me you are a human being. No, you are a witch. Witch is sweet. You are a winch. And a huge one, a winch. Those are the ones you should be afraid of. Forget about these ones that some men of God tell you that. Those are not the ones. The witches and wizards that have killed destinies in Nigeria, they are presidents, governors, senators, members of House of Rep, civil servants, and contractors. Those are the ones that have killed. All these deliverance you are running about for people to release your destiny. Those who are holding your destiny.
And that is the witches and the wizard that are killing you every day. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. Let us stop this contraction now and save as many lives as possible. If you've just joined us, we are still looking at the dailies. And one of the dailies says the crash yesterday in Nigeria. The helicopter no get helicopter do not have any black box inside it. What a country. What a country. I'm going to remove that witch and wizard. We have another video that we want to play. Let us hear that video out. Let's bring that one out again. Where's the video? Where did I put the video? This is the video. I've got the video ready.
On the news today, Trump releases names of Nigerian politicians who stock looted funds overseas. U.S. government unveils 16 richest politicians from Nigeria and names of U.S. bank they stocked public funds they stole. Name, bank, and amounts. Aisha Buhari, J.P. Morgan Chase, New York, $2.9 billion. Colorado Abubakar Lawal, American Express, New York, $2.5 billion. Gaba Shehu, Wells Fargo, San Francisco, $2.3 billion. Ahmed Idris, Citigroup, New York City, $2.1 billion.
Hey! These people don't keep us in
New York City, $2.6 billion. Femi Adesina, U.S. Bank of Minnesota, $1.9 billion. Baba Ghana Mongonu Financial Detroit,
they're not the same person. They're the same for their children and their grandchildren.
BB&T, North Carolina, $2.9 billion.
We'll leave that alone. That is not a video I'm looking for. I want to remind us of that danger. But before we go that, do you know that people are now praying for transformers? They're praying for the transformers. Those are the Christians now. They are praying for a transformer. Video is showing people praying for transformer. Once again, the Lagos crash. Helicopter has no black box. Let's come back to a different scene. Let us remind ourselves that we have 32 days, 16 hours, 51 minutes. If you plan to meet me at the Central London, that is not going to happen anymore. We've already cancelled that. Once again, a very good morning for those that have joined us, and we